All right, good morning, everybody. So I still am a little sniffly. Got that summer cold that has been going around. So if I am a little slower today and you can't understand me as well, I will try to do the moves really well so you know what I'm doing. All right, and if I quick escape to grab another water, I'll be back, I promise. So we have a little bit of everything. You're gonna work some legs, you're gonna work some arms, you're gonna work some core. 4 moves is really all you got, but we got 2 sides, so we'll explain that in just a second. So to start with our warm-up, we're gonna start with squat jacks, not our typical jumping jacks. So you're gonna come on down, goalpost arms, and then we're gonna bring it together. So you're right there, down goalpost, sitting back in the heels, keeping our eyes forward, our chest up, and then bringing those hands together. So rocket pencil is what that looks like. From there, skater jump. So the lower and the wider, the better. You can always switch it to a step. If you are switching it to a step, just try to get pretty darn low, keeping your knee tracking out over your toes, not twisting forwards, all weird there. And then we're gonna drop it down, mountain climber. So hands coming under the shoulders. Any pace you're comfortable with here is good. And then last, you're gonna lower yourself down, Superman to child's pose. So we'll shift back, hips to heels, using those heels as a springboard, because as soon as your hips touch your heels, you are right back forwards. All right, and that's pretty much, excuse me, all the cardio that we have today. Then we have plank rotations with 1 extra move added in there. All right, so squat jacks. Get ready, set, begin. So we're down, jumping together. Modified is gonna be right here. Nice job. You might find me in the modifications a lot today. Good. Nice job by keeping your gaze forward. That should help to keep your chest up. Anytime your eyes track down, your torso is going to follow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and move into skater jumps. Again, the lower and the wider, the better. Good, wider than I'm currently doing. I don't want to kick my chair or jump off the screen. But I think you can jump that wide. I probably can't, you're probably right. Keep going. Good. It feels good to get back at it. I'm not gonna lie, I missed doing this with you guys. So thank you for doing it with me. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop it down. Hands under shoulders. Any pace here. Climb it out. If this hurts your lower back, high knees are always a good swap. Good, press down hard through the floor so your upper back is nice and flat. Good, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Slow your breath down. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower yourself down. Superman, shift it back. Child's pose. Good. Again, the slowest part of that movement is as you lower yourself down, and of course as you hold in that Superman. Good. Hugging those abs in to help get your chest up and squeezing the glutes to get those thighs up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, staying down here. Straight up plank rotations. Whew, not doing anything funny today. So hands under shoulders, feet straight back from hips. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds. From there, side plank, hands up, active fingertips are on the hip, pulling up as high as you can through that bottom oblique. Same thing, opposite side. Superman, we just did it, you know what to do. And then we're gonna add a little here, adding some dead bugs. So it's gonna be a little flippy floppy, but we'll get it only 2 rounds. So you're gonna find your dead bugs, limbs are up. Most important part is that your back is pressed down. We're gonna inhale those limbs as they lower, and then exhale up, and then reach for the toes. If you find your back pulling up, try to bend those legs, tap the toes, whoop, and then take it up. If it's still pulling up, try to alternate sides. So whatever version you're doing for 30 seconds, is good. All right, we are doing that twice for a total of 5 minutes today. Get ready for your front plank. We will go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Now just keeping the planks simple, and there's really nothing simple about planks. A lot's going on. Lots of muscles are working. But by not throwing in anything funky, you can focus on holding a really good plank. So keeping your hips tilted forward a little. We talked about last time, trying to drag the heel of your palm towards your feet. That'll help to keep your core engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Feet are stacked or staggered. I don't know what I just did there. And then as high as you can pull through that bottom oblique. You have that handy invisible belt, right, pulling us up. And then take that top arm back just a touch. Squeeze into our shoulder blades. Good. Nice job constantly trying to raise up through your midline. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rotate through opposite side. Good. And slow our breathing down again. There's really not a muscle that doesn't work in plank. That's why they're so good. Good, you're halfway. Let's raise up a touch. Good, again, stretch those fingertips out nice and strong. No limp floppy hands. Good, Superman in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Superman, the straighter the arms, the harder the hold. Good. Hugging in that core. Get your chest up again. As I count down from 5, we're going to raise it. Good. Breathe. All right, get ready to raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. Dead bugs. Did you almost forget? I almost forgot. Inhale down. Exhale up. Reach for the toes. Does not matter how many we get in. These should be slow. Good. Inhale down, exhale back up. From here you move into front plank. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Front plank. There you go. Spicing things up a little bit. Good. All right, check all your boxes, right? Pressing down, hard through the floor, pulling the heel of your palm. Think about that. You're not actually moving them, right? But if you're just visualizing that, it sort of tucks your hips forward a little bit, engages those lower abs. Good, kicking the heels to the back wall. 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Good. Nice strong arm. Making a rainbow arch in the bod. Active fingertips. Good. Nice job. Top arm back a touch. Good. Feeling your upper back work too. Trouble spot right there, that upper back. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, at least for me. So I'm going to assume it is for at least someone else as well. Good. And remember, you can always modify. You can always take that bottom knee down or leave the top half down in Superman. Just hold the whole time. So whatever version you are doing, that is totally good. Just make sure you're holding it for that full 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower Superman. Good. Again, we didn't do anything funky today aside from throwing some dead bugs. So maybe try to straighten your arms a little bit. Good. Raising your torso a little higher. 10 seconds left here. Then again, you end it with dead bugs. Raise it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. Flipping, flopping. Inhale, lower. Good. I love dead bugs. You feel your core stretch out and then crunch together to get those limbs back up. Switch that back. Good. Nice job. And then reaching up as high as you can towards your toes. You could throw in a V-sit there if you are able. Good. We're gonna stay here just a little bit longer. We'll do 10 more seconds. Good. Gotta get in our fair share of dead bugs today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock it up. Awesome job. 18 minutes, 4 moves. Like that doesn't add up. It does. Get ready. You will need a set of weights. We are going to move into reverse lunges with a lateral fly. Now let's talk about the knees, because if your knees are a little twingy, a little achy, maybe skip the lateral fly and hold on to a balancing point. Remember, with combination movements, you can always break them apart and choose one. So you can either choose your fly or you can choose your lunge. One or the other is totally fine. If you're able, however, keep them combined. You want to take this nice and slow. As you lunge down, you raise those arms up. I'm hardly going to look at you doing this one, because if I look over, I'm going to fall over. So look at that one spot. Hold your core in. Torso's nice and tall. Back knees close to the ground as you can. And then arms parallel to the floor. No need to go up higher, because your shoulders will raise. So keep your shoulders relaxed, arms no higher than parallel. From there, 5 side lunge, knee pull. So that full version, wide stance. You're gonna lunge it down. Now notice how my torso lowers. That helps to keep my knee behind my toes, because it sticks my hips out. If you are up, your knee is gonna track forward and in and do funny things. So torso comes down. Really dynamic there. You're gonna shoot that knee up towards your chest. Now if that's not your cup of tea, you can take that foot in to the opposite, keeping that leg as straight as you can. And then least intense, but still good, is right here. So there's minute 2, minute 3 is gonna be the opposite side. Minute 4, we're gonna take it down. You're gonna grab one weight, bird dogs, working the post chain again. So tabletop position. You're gonna shoot out opposite limbs. Exhale to a crunch. Inhale, release, exhale, crunch. I told you, only 4 moves. And then minute 5, opposite side. Minute 6, not dead bugs, you just did those. Good grief, boat pose, overhead press. That full version. Hop into your boat. Narrow overhead press. I'm gonna pivot here just so you can see it all. Press up while you hold boat pose. If that hurts the hips or the back, take your heels down, a little lean the spine, and again, if that's your cup of tea, either stand or sit, just focus on the overhead press, okay? Easy peasy, let's do it. 18 minutes, so you have those 6 moves, really 4, 3 times. All right, step back lunge to a lateral fly, you are going in. 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, this is where I'm not going to look at you, because I need to keep my balance. Good. I always say to breathe on the harder part of the movement. Don't think about your breath too much, just breathe. We don't want to throw in any more complications when a move requires so much balance. Good. Abs are in. Let's think about that front foot just a little bit, because you want to keep your weight more in your heel, targeting the back part of your leg and your glutes. Good. Torso's nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed. You should look like you could do this all day. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Rest. Take it to a side lunge, knee pull. We're going to step to the right first. Wide met stance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge it down. Exhale, pull that knee in. This is where we can think about our breath. Because as you exhale, and you bring that knee to your chest, belly button's gonna pull in. Good, send those hips back. You should feel a little stretch in that straight leg, your planted leg. Good. Actively pulling in your core the whole time. This is actually a really good core move if you're holding it in accordingly. Good. This has always been one of my least favorite moves because it's hard for me. A lot's going on. You might feel it in your hips. Hip flexors need work too. 3, 2, 1, rest, good. Shake that out, same thing. Opposite side, 3, 2, 1, begin. Who's thought that this is sort of like a slingshot? Wind up, and then shoot right there. The lower you sink, the harder that's gonna be, right? You got more to press up. Good. Trying to slow down our breathing. Sometimes I get overly excited and my breath goes crazy. Good, you're over halfway. Pulling that belly button. Good, this is a good way to isolate one side of the bod. Usually we have one side that's stronger than the other. Good, so break that apart, work them both separately. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Fix your mat. Take it to tabletop. 1 weight. Bird dogs. 3, 2, right hand, left foot. 1, begin. Inhale out. Exhale, crunch. Good. This move has never been thought of as an overly challenging move, but it's a different can of worms when you throw weights in. Good. By only doing 4 moves today, that allows you to really think about what you're doing, really focus on the form. Good. I want a hard point in that toe or a hard flex in the foot if you're prone to cramping. Because that does keep your entire quad, your entire leg engaged. 3, 2, 1, switch sides, good. This is always a good swap for Superman. If Superman ever upsets your stomach. 3, 2, left hand, right foot, 1, begin. Good, take this one slowly. Inhale long. Try to take that arm about parallel to the floor. Good for the shoulders, this one. Good for the obliques, maybe you feel that. Keep your right arm, or your planted arm if you did the opposite side. Nice and strong, no bend. Good, I am thinking just right now, we could have used a knee cushion, so if your knee is feeling that, either fold up your mat a little bit, or quick grab a towel or a pillow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, sit back, grab both weights, both pose overhead press, or straight up, narrow overhead press. I'll pivot again here, 3, 2, 1. Now in bow pose, super important that our back is flat. Woo. You want a little curve in your lumbar spine, so neutral spine. Chest is up. Point those toes. Good. Good. Hug in those abs. Hip flexors kick in, especially when the core needs a little help. So again, a good option is to take those heels down. Flex those toes up. Or to skip the boat pose altogether. Good, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest, take it up. Good. All right, reverse lunge, lateral fly. I'll move my timer here. Get ready, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adjust your clothing, there you go, good. We slow down. Good, stare at your one spot on the wall. Every time a car passes here though, I'm staring out the door. Every time a car passes, it sort of throws me off. Good. Now that transition from the overhead press to the lateral fly might be making your shoulders ache a little bit. Well, really, bird dogs to overhead press to lateral fly. sneaky amount of shoulders today. Good. My shoulders are aching. Took me a second to figure out why that might be. 3, 2, 1. Rest, but here we are. Lots of shoulders. All right, side lunge, knee pull. Get ready, we'll step to the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big dynamic press, or you can take that right foot in to meet the left, or keep it planted. A little bend and a straighten. We've done that one in a warm-up before. Good. Don't forget about your core. Inhale on that wind up. Exhale as we bounce back, as we slingshot to the left. Good, whatever you're doing with your hands is totally fine. Something to keep your balance. Good. Nice job. Again, hip flexors. Hello. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. I obviously was not doing enough with my hands to keep my balance. Step into the left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Slingshot up. Now we're just going to be pretty much in that full foot. And then as you bring that knee up, you are rolling through the ball of your foot. You do want to touch back into the heel a little bit, because that also is going to help keep your knee back. You'll notice that if you're only in your toe, or in the ball of your foot, your knee is going to start to track forwards. Good. Nice job. I'm feeling it. Woo! 15 seconds. Bird dogs are on deck. Good, whatever version you're doing, stick with it. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, good. Fix your mat, head to bird dogs. Right hand, left foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl into a ball. Strong left arm. Good. There's that inchworm roll. Anytime our chest and our thigh get closer together, you pull your belly button in. Really need to pattern that inchworm roll. I don't know if pattern's the right word. Good. Nice and slow here. Straight out like a table. You should feel that in your glutes. If you don't, get that leg higher. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Good. Again, this is good for the whole back side. Upper back, shoulders, glutes, hamstrings. Blah, blah, blah. 3, 2, 1. Left hand, right foot. Good. And you can kick that leg, your right leg, as high up as you can. It's not going to go that much above parallel. Good. Things like this, it's like a donkey kick. Really good for the glutes. Good. We'll all have bubble butts by the end. Good. Inhale long, exhale, girl. Or crunch. Good. You've got 10 seconds left, and then we have our boat pose overhead press. And I'm sure right by round 2 you figured out which versions, variations work for you and which ones don't. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good. Sweat dripping down the bridge of my nose. Okay, boat pose overhead press. 3, 2, 1. Hop into your boat. Again, if that's the variation you chose. Woo! Good. With that press, I just noticed myself doing it. Don't let your wrist bend back. Need to move my timer here, excuse me. A little cheaty break there on my part. So straight line, knuckle to elbow, and I'm noticing it in my right hand, so maybe you do have one side that's trying to bend. Good, the tighter you hold your core if you are in boat pose, better balance you're gonna have. Good, straight up overhead, those arms frame your face. Oh my goodness, keep going, you guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. My timer paused, but we're there. We got it back. We got it back, no big deal. All right, reverse lunge, lateral fly. 3, 2, 1, begin. Say, no, we can't pause when we're right at our 3rd round. Good, probably time to check the old batteries, I suppose. That timer's been with us for about 2 years now. Good, all right, this is your last chance to make these moves really good, because this is your last round. So get those arms parallel, keep your torso tall, pull that belly button in. Good, heels down, knee down. Good, 10 seconds left. Here, my shoulders are feeling the hiss. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. With that move, knee pulls. I'll be happy to mark those guys off our list. 4, step into the right. 3, 2, 1. Wind up. Shoot that knee in. Again, the lower you sink, the harder that's gonna be. Good. Sort of doing a halvesy job on that today. So sink lower than I'm sinking. Good. Whew. Nice job. I'm hoping that this helps to just sweat out whatever is left up in my face. That's making it hard to breathe. I think it's working. I feel like I'm talking clearer. Whew. Good. 10 seconds left. Don't tip over. Don't tip over now. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Awesome, awesome job. Step it back out. Step into the left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wind up, slingshot. And that is the same if you are here, or here, or here. Good. Dynamic press back with that left leg. Good. This too, stare at that one spot. I'm staring at you. Good. Helping with the balance. Obviously not though, because I keep trying to tip backwards. Good. Also really good to stretch that inner thigh. This is like a dual purpose move. Good. After this, you're halfway through your last round. Awesome job. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake that out. The old hips are feeling it. Take it down. Tabletop position. Right hand, left foot, bird dogs. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Inhale, shoot them out. Exhale, pulled into crunch. Point those toes. If you get the cramp in the arch of the foot that really does not feel good, flex it up. Good. Get that leg up there, get that arm close to parallel. Try to get it all the way straight. Woo, that is where you're gonna feel it. Punch it forwards. Good. I have a tendency to make things too complicated, so sometimes it is nice to take it down a notch, focus on just these few moves that we've done before. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And hopefully still feel like you got a good workout at the end of it. 4, 3, 2, left hand, right foot. 1, begin, inhale out. Exhale, crunch. Good, this is our last big push here. Last minute and a half. Woo. Good, get that leg up there. I just need the floor, so my leg is obviously not high enough. Halfway. Staying strong. And last round. Mark these off your list when you're done. One thing crossed off the to-do list today. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Woo! Sweating. Overhead press. Bow pose. Last minute. We're going to lay it back after this. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, abs in, chest up. That is the same exact rule if your heels are down. Abs are in, chest is still up. I'm going to take it here because I can feel my back start to curl a little bit. So if you are there, you can take it here as well. Rule still applies. Further back you lean, harder that's going to be. Check your wrists. Straight line, knuckle to elbow. 15 seconds. Good. We will do a lower back release after this. Press those arms all the way straight. Punch that ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those weights to the side. Lay it back. Hug your knees. Draw some big circles. Good. Hands on top of the knees helps with the circle drawing. Keeps things kind of loosey-goosey. Good. Switch it sides. Nice job. So boat pose or bird dogs, put some pressure on your back. This should help. Good. We will find a lying figure 4 stretch. So go ahead, plant those feet, right foot to left knee. Good. Raise that left leg up. Good. Pull it closer. Stretch into those glutes. Fabulous job. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. Left foot to right knee. Beautiful. We're going to find a deep runner's lunge, so go ahead and rock it up to a kneeling position. Left knee down, right foot forwards. And then you're going to sink into that left hip flexor to get deeper into it if you want to raise that back knee. Again, sink into that hip, open that sucker up. Torso's tall. Good. From here, you're gonna lower that knee back down, shift your weight back. Flex your toes to the ceiling, and then with a flat as back as you can, lower your torso towards your knee. Good, stretching into the hamstrings. Awesome. We will switch sides. Go ahead and plant your right knee down. Step your left foot forward, sinking into that hip flexor, or raise that knee up. Sink into it deeper. Good. Awesome job. Feels good to be back. Good. Go ahead, step that knee down, shift your weight back, flex those toes, flat back, lower your chest towards your knee. Good, you always got that one side that's tighter, that's my left. Good. We will stretch the quads and the shoulders and then call it a day, so go ahead and take it up, find your quad stretch right side. So right foot up, you're gonna pull that right knee back, push forward through your right hip, and then bring your knees together towards your midline. Good, and I've also learned, right, if you squeeze into your right glute, you feel it deeper in your quad. The body's weird. Good, go ahead and switch sides. Left foot up, left knee back, left hip flexor forward, knees together. And squeeze into that left glute. Good. Awesome job. We're gonna find our shoulder stretch. Go ahead and take that right arm across. Again, we don't stretch long enough, so stretch again later. Keep it loose. Good, go ahead and switch sides. It's supposed to be hot today, I think, so go ahead and take a walk. Enjoy this weather while we have it. You're done. Give yourself a round of applause. Never miss a Monday. It is the best way to start a week. So thank you for joining me and holding me accountable, and I will see you on Wednesday.